now you've got to dream love. Who do you want to be? Dream love.
Trust me, gay is in, gay is hot. I want some gay it's gonna be.
Well, you said you wanted some gay, so here I am, everybody. I know there's lots of gay people out there, but I just thought I'd throw that out there as like a key point. So we got some new lights because, you know, the puppies were pulling down the other ones. We got some new lights. But there's a couple of things that I want to go over. So we're going to have some questions pop up. But first, what we're going to do is, hold on, where did it go? Because I know someone's going to say it. Trigger warning, highly sensitive topics will be discussed and may be triggering for some individuals. Please step away and take care of yourself. I'm okay if you watch the next live. I'm okay with all of that. But either which way, you know, the puppies need to take a timeout. That's a timeout. Yeah, they don't listen to me. They don't listen at all. All right, so let's say some highs. We have Indigo Twin sending love to you. Stay strong. Kids cannot consent. You are valid. Pride against COS. That's right. Pride against COS, everybody. We have Oh Hell No in the chat. Good evening, friends and family. Going to work on dinner, but I'll do as much as you can. Well, thank you for dropping in. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. The amazing Dr. Heather. See what I did there? See what I did there? Dr. Heather. Hey y'all. Hey to you. Here's a big one, guys. Here's a big one. And this is what I need everybody to listen for. We've got a dear friend that is going through a very hard time. Not only is she going through a hard time, you know, her person is not doing, you know, phenomenal. Her person is not doing the best. So, you know, let's send this woman a little bit of love and say that we have her back, because you know what, in a time of need, you know, how would you feel if someone did not have your back, if you were alone? So please show Natalie some love if you can. If you can't, it's okay. It is absolutely okay. Trust me. But showing a little bit of love can definitely help her right now. I know there's a few lives going on right now, so I'm just going to pop up Natalie's Venmo. That will help Natalie. It goes directly to her Venmo. Here is her PayPal. It is also in the chat. We have amazing chat rules. No hate speech, derogatory remarks, or spamming. No debates or fighting or talking of other streams. I don't want to hear the other stream stuff. Because there's a good... Here's the girls! There's a good chance that, you know, someone's going to say something and it's my friend. But I'm going to say this the best way that I can to help become part of the friends and family. You can click on the Pokeball, you know, become part of the Pokeball family. But here's the thing. People are going to have differences in opinions. People are going to argue. People are not going to get along. And you know what? There's going to be situations where it's so-and-so against so-and-so, but it's really not. Like, I can't tell you how many people said, you know, it's going to be you or Nora. No, don't message me saying it's me or Nora. No, it's not like that. We just are having a difference of opinion as of right now. Doesn't mean that we don't have the same common goal. Now, our same common goal is super simple, guys. It's getting justice for what we've gone through and being there for any second gen, third gen, fourth gen, or even a never end that needs us. That's what our goal is. But I will tell you, there will be no talking about negativity. There will be no, you know, bashing people. This isn't one. What is it called? A glass room, break it rooms. I don't know, a Wreck-It Ralph room. How about that? A Wreck-It Ralph room. So there's none of that. This isn't a competition to see who's the best gay. This isn't a competition to see who's the best streamer. It's literally just us trying to let you know what's going on out there and let you know what has happened to us and what has happened to our families. So that way we can ask for a lending hand. Please be my family. Please be my friend. Because we've been through hell and sometimes it's hard for us. I will say, Andy, hello. Good to see you. Summer Savage. Don't savage anybody today, but hello. I'm sure she's shaking her head at the screen. I'm sure of it. Selfless Self. If you are not subscribed to Selfless Self, yeah. Let's try that again. If you are not subscribed to Selfless Self, show Selfless some love. As soon as you explain to me what RTG means. Anybody? RTG.
Ready to go.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you both. As I pop you out without consent. Sorry. I love you. Thank you guys. Ready to go for this. Okay. So in case you've had a chance to read what the idea of this stream is, it's going to be about mental health. Okay. And for those of you that don't know this, hashtag say Bob Ferris, I've had a mental health crisis. I did. When I first found out that Scientology wasn't real, I had a mental health crisis. I full on broke down. Now, by breaking down, that means the thoughts in my head were not making sense, but it's like, I felt like people didn't have my back and people were betraying me. Like, I, honest to God, thought that. Like, if you would have asked me to put my hand on a Bible, well, probably not a Bible. I don't know. Put my hand on some Tylenol because that's what I need most of the days. I would have sworn up and down that they were intentionally doing certain things to piss me off. Certain people were trying to break Carrie and I up because they wanted Carrie. And so the problem is I was starting to see that from everyone. All these people were talking to me and all these people were giving me their opinions, but I wasn't going to the one person that truly needed those opinions, and that was Carrie. And then when I did try to talk to Carrie about it, I was so far gone in loop-de-loopville, and I mean loop-de-loopville. Like, in my head, it made sense that she didn't love me, that she was just saying things. But that's what was going on in my head. Repeatedly, like over and over and over. That nobody loved me. How could anybody love me? I'm covered in scars. How could anybody love me? I'm not doing the field that I went to college for. How could anybody love me? I grew up in a cult. How could anybody love me? I don't have a family. I've got my mom. You know, realistically, I didn't have a family. You know, so it was just on repeat. Why would anybody? Yeah, my first wife cheated on me. You know, why would you want to be with someone that obviously couldn't, you know, keep someone happy? You know, my next girlfriend decided that I was a piece of garbage because I paid off a bunch of her bills and I couldn't afford to go get her flowers from a flower shop. And she told me what a piece of garbage I was. You know, the next girlfriend, you know, it's worse and worse and worse, you know, but I've fucked up along the way. We're just gonna have a potty mouth today. But I've messed up along the way too. And a lot of that has led to what happened to me. That near, you know, but honestly, and then I got mental health crisis counseling. You know, I saw a psychiatrist. I saw a therapist. I was inside of a facility. Like actually inside of a facility where you stay there. You don't get to leave. You don't get to do what you want to do. No, this isn't time for you to read. This is time for you to go outside and get fresh air with the rest of your pod, you know? But it helped because it took me out of the environment I was in, took me off of rock stars, took me off of cigarettes, had a psychiatrist be able to look at all of my medications and make sure, oh, wait, I was being overdosed. So I had so many medications that I was taking that I was overwhelmed. And then I had all of this stuff piled on top. And so I will admit it. I punched a hole in the wall. Police had to be called because I lost my ever-loving gourd. Do I have any memory of it? No. Is there a video? Yes. Yes. Am I proud of that? No. I'm mortified by it. It scares the crap out of me because I am not that person. I am not that angry person. But then again, turn around and yeah, they're just they're playing, but they're playing rough. I'm just telling you, I'm about to put someone on timeout. And it's going to be you, Bear. So in the process of all of this, I make a horrible mistake. I trust someone that I shouldn't have trusted, or explained a situation that I shouldn't have. I should not have. Okay? I am so very sorry, but I didn't know the consequences of what was going to happen. I didn't know that it was basically going to just a lot of things in my life. Okay? And it caused another crisis in my head. Like, it caused another crisis. I was already teetering and getting help because of what had happened at my house. And I was struggling, guys. And then some things happened, and we all, some people decided to go a separate way from me. And that it really hurt. And yeah, I should have worded it to them properly. I should have reached out to them. But, unfortunately in that situation, everybody's emotions are on high alert. And so what had happened for me is I was being told that I should care more about this person, but nobody was listening to the fact that I was ready to die. Like, I reached my limit. I was spent. I had gotten to a place where I wasn't happy being here anymore. I wasn't. The thoughts in my head were basically, it'd be better if you were gone. It'd be better for everyone. Carrie would have a better life. The kids would have a better life. My mom would stop worrying about, if I'm going to have my heart broken when I get my dad out. My mom would stop worrying about if the people that I count on as friends are really my friends. I'm not proud of that, but I have a therapist. I have a team. I have a team of people that help me. But here's what I'm going to say. We're going to pause this for a minute because, yes, this is emotional. We're going to go over things. I also need to calm down for a second. So I'm going to read you something because it's important to me. Okay? Have you ever experienced a sense of isolation or solitude during challenging period? During a recent crisis, I had totally felt alone, but ultimately found support within my community through a collaboration with a team. Mental health prevention crisis counselor, as well as a deprogrammer, as well as a psychiatrist, as well as my primary care physician. I've got a team, and I've got a good team now. But I also have good friends that have been there, through thick and thin. Alicia, Pearl, Selfless, Natalie, my amazing mods that have become my sisters. Okay. Mandy, Heather, and let's not forget Summer, who I talk to on a regular basis. There's times I talk to that woman 3 times a day because sometimes I just need to calm down. That's what I found. That's what I found in this community. I've reached out to Laura, we've all had those moments. But in a situation where a team may not be readily available, it's important to approach the challenges with constructive and supportive mindset. Rather than focusing on criticizing or undermining, it's beneficial towards finding a solution. Like, see what caused the problem. Don't just immediately walk up and start saying, you know what, it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and let's just cut off the problem. That's not a solution. It's not a solution, guys. Thank you. I'll always have your back too, Miss Summer. Even when you savage people, I'll always have your back. Oh, stop flashing me. I got you. I believe you. Violin, hi. How nice to see you. Jen Marie, hiya. Or hi, y'all. Violet, hello. Hi, everyone. Puppies, puberty, what can you do? Right? They're just trying to figure out who's in charge. Are you gelling? Fam, that's right. You're family too, and so is Miss Kimberly Sweet. Pamela SP Butterfly, hi, friends and family. Well, I think it says, hi, Liz and friends, but I'm just going to say hi, friends and family. Dr. Heather, roll that like button and smoke that subscribe, because that is the best thing ever. Best thing ever, guys. The fact that I thought about that in a moment makes me happy. Thanks for watching and supporting Liz. All the links are available on Liz's channel description. Thank you so much, because I don't know how to do all that. But here's what I am going to say, honestly. Cultology twins. Yes. But here's the hard part. A lot of people don't see that someone's having a mental health crisis. And so what they do is they immediately jump into, you're just being nasty. You know what? Sometimes nasty comes with a reason. For me personally, we all do what we can do. We all try the best that we can. Am I going to fall? Yeah, I am, because I live in a glass house. I can't throw stones. But you know what I will do is I'm going to be there to listen to each and every person. If you want to message me, if you want to email me, I'm going to be there. If you need a friend on the other line, guess what? I'm going to be there, because that was never done for me. Because I think about all the times when I was a child where I was losing it. And I mean losing it to the point of begging someone to take me out of this world. At any moment, these fights, these hits, these whips, these literally phone cords wrapped in duct tape. Any moment, someone's going to take me out, and I'm never going to have to feel this way again. I'm never going to have to feel alone. But we don't have to be alone anymore. But just give someone grace, because you never know what they're experiencing. And it may be a drastic change. I know for me, it was literally like a light switch, finding out as soon as Scientology was fake, that it was like downhill. It was literally like one thing after another, after another, after another. And it just, and then my head didn't make sense. But how would you feel if you were in that situation? Someone immediately started judging you. I'm not saying what anybody did was right or wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I was right, and I'm not saying I was wrong. I'm saying a lot of times we do things because we're in a different situation. We're in a different mindset. We're having a bad day. We're having a bad month. We're going through something emotionally. And realistically, it's so much better to have someone's back than it is to shun them away. Because let's be realistic, guys. If you shun someone away, and let's say they do take that next step, you can never take back that shun. You can never take back how a situation and a scenario made a person feel. No matter the person, everyone deserves to be here on this planet, and no one deserves to go through a mental health crisis. No one deserves to be treated poorly. No one deserves to have our past. But we deserve to be there for each other. Even if you don't agree, then you can simply say, I support you. I may not agree with that thought, but I support you. It's simple. At least, I always found it simple for me to do. Sometimes it's a little simple for me to give out. It's not so simple for me to give out. So I do understand. But at the same time, the common goal is simple in this situation. In the situation that we're having right now, please give grace. Don't send nasty emails. Don't send, why are you still friends with this person? Because they're horrible. No, they're not. You don't even know the situation, and I will fight tooth and nail for my friends. Because you know what? There's not a lot of people in this world that have made second gens feel safe, and there's certain people. Pearl. Hold on. I wish I had my mic. I could totally be like, Pearl and Selfless had our backs when we were sleeping. A lot of other people can't say that. And if that shuns me, then so bloody be it. I'm still going to fight to get people out of Scientology. I'm still going to fight for my father. I'm still going to fight for mental health crisis, people that are having a mental health crisis. I'm still going to fight for people to love who they want to love. Don't judge someone. It may be someone's person that you're judging. Would you want someone to judge your person because they were having a day? Would you want to be the one being judged? No. Nobody wants to feel judged. Nobody wants to experience a mental health crisis, but it's natural. If there's an imbalance in chemicals in your head or an imbalance of, some serotonin is doing more, or maybe there's more going on, it's still not right. So let's grab a few other things. That way we can go on to the next thing. Haggis Basher. We need all of you former Epstein toes for our education. Haha, who is the best gay? I'm just saying, nobody's the best gay. We're all just a little gay. Just a little bit. Just a wee little bit. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. From a poet. Good evening, everybody. Yep, you can follow Mandy McGee here. You just have to click on it, show a little love, hit that subscribe, do what you need to do. Lisa Hughes. Hi, Liz. Well, hello to you. John J. Hello, Liz. Hope you're doing okay. I am actually doing really good because you know what? The best part about all of this is we've been talking so much that it's reinforced what I want to do. It's reinforced that I want to protest. It reinforces that I want to be there for my friends that are protesting, because you know what? I can't tear that wound open as much as people would like. I've gotten a lot of messages saying you need to protest more. I'm protesting as much as I can, and I've got Saul Goodman that will go with me. Right now, Kelly can't go with me because she's in Los Angeles. In case you have not yet followed her, she's in LA now. But we all do what we need to do. And we all need to be there for each other. Now, whether that's a popular opinion or not, let's be realistic. It's my opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Some of them stink. Some of them don't. Yep. Oh, follow Brian, also known as Poet. Follow OM Media today. Whoops, Selfless Self is here. Okay. Lady Jane out. Hi, Liz, mods, and chat. Well, hello. Oh, this is a better link for Natalie's Venmo. Thank you so very much for popping that up. I appreciate it. Because, again, she's going through a hard time right now, guys. She's going through a rough time. 2 years ago, I had a breakdown and had to scrape everything down to bedrock. Finding this community has helped me build myself back, and I'm very grateful. I am so grateful that you were able to build yourself back. Adrian, that's great, Liz. You come out the other side with a healthier mind. Yeah. If you really pay attention to it, I know I did. And the best part is when I talk to my therapist and she gives me new tools, or my psychiatrist and they give me new tools, because let's be realistic, I'm just being thrown tools. Nobody's giving me the cure. Nobody's giving me the answer. They're giving me the tools to help myself. And that's what I appreciate, because once you get it's kind of like take a person to fish, guide a horse to water. You can't make them drink, but you can show them how. And then from there, they can either drink or not drink. So yeah, we've got that. Lady Jane out. Ladies and gentlemen, please be kind. Make sure to tickle that like button and subscribe. It really helps Liz. It does. Selfless Self. These thoughts are common in instances of an acute bout of depression. Yeah. It definitely sent me through a whirlwind, guys. It definitely sent me through a whirlwind. And you know what? Even talking to my mom, here, let me pop this one up. Or they use words, they are manic, and it's not so, I think, let's see, and other not so nice words. Yeah. Yeah. It's not kind. It's not kind at all. Okay. Oh my God, I have so been there, Liz. Me too. Me too. Knit Pearl, be kind to everyone. No one knows what problems they're having. Exactly. You never know what someone is experiencing. Everyone puts their heart in the chat for Liz and the second gens to show the support. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate you. Love you, Dr. Heather. She isn't lying. We will be there. Yep. That's right. A little bit of rainbow just for everybody. But you know, a lot of people don't seem to realize that with the breakdown comes this. I've never ever thought about inflicting pain upon myself, but I found myself finding, and again, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. If you need to leave, we do understand. I found myself wondering why my dad never reached out to me. That broke me a little bit, you know, but I don't know what they told him. It could be the same kind of bullshit lie they told me. The difference is, you know, he has the cult mentality, like he's saving the planet one dynamic at a time. Whatever is greatest good for the greatest number of dynamics. Not that that constipates you, not that that doesn't send you through a whirlwind, but you know what does happen is, you know, you have to deal, you have to move on, you have to grow, you have to be sure of a situation. You know, I'm not sure that my dad wants out. I feel it in my heart. I feel it in my head. I feel it to my bones and to my core. But have I heard the words uttered out of my father's mouth? No. Do I know that he's stuck in there and he can't function outside? Right now he is. But with SPTV Foundation, or, you know, any of the foundations that are going, we're going to be able to find a way to help all of these people out. We're going to be able to find a way to get them mental health therapy. Because, you know, it's not vile. It's not evil. It's evil to tell someone that they're having a mental health crisis if you tell them like that. You know what? Hey, you're losing your shit. Hey, you're having a manic episode. If the person really is having a manic episode, how do you think telling them they're having a manic episode is going to make them feel? But if you say, hey, why don't we sit down? Tell me what's going on. What's bothering you today? What's going on? Please tell me what's going on. And you word it however you want to word it. That person is more likely to open up to you and feel better at the end of the day. So they can find someone to talk to. Don't rob people of people to talk to. Don't sit there and say one person's better than the next person. I'll never say I'm better than anybody else. There's, you know what? I won't. No, that's not true. I'm going to. Nora is better than me at comedy. That chick is funny. I can kind of do funny. Like I make some funny faces, but I don't know of any time I've nearly made someone pee their pants. And there's been quite a few times that woman has nearly made me pee my pants. You know, Barry. Hi, Liz, Carrie, and chat. Big shout out to all from UK, London. Become part of the friends and family. We all showing love. Psychic on the Rock. So good to see you. I love seeing your name. And some people are broken. Some people have moments. But here's the thing, guys, and this is what I need everyone to understand. If you don't want it to happen to you, don't do it to someone else. At least that's my opinion. And again, all opinions can stink sometimes. But it's better to say, I'm here for you, than it is to say, go to hell. Go be alone. Because you never know when that last moment on earth is going to be for someone. And I'm not telling you guys to take responsibility for other people's emotions. I'm just telling you to be kind. Because if someone had said just one more thing when I was going through my mental health crisis, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be. Because, you know, again, I will tell you, I was standing on a bridge. I had perfectly timed how long it would take for me to jump off the highest point of this bridge and reach the shallowest point to guarantee that I was going to hurt myself. Guarantee I would be done. I'm not proud of that, but I called a friend and asked for help. And they told me good luck. That's what they told me in my minute of need. Good luck. You know, and that's not what someone needs at that time. Because you know what? I'll be honest with you. It took everything I had to make that phone call. And if it hadn't been for the fact that I didn't know how my mom was going to be. I didn't know how my dog was going to be. You know, I would not be here. And I'm sorry to say that, but it's true. And now I've hit another crisis. My puppy's gone. And that dog has saved my life so many times. I never got to say thank you. And each one of you have been there for me. So be there for other people. You never know when someone's going to take their last breath. Let's not antagonize it. Let's not continue it. Let's not spread hate. Let's literally be there for each other so people can scream at the doors. It's a cult. Children cannot consent. I want everyone to be able to stream. I don't care who you are. I want you all to be able to stream. But at the same time, I want everyone to know that we can all do this together. Hello, peeps from Cricket Cinema. That's right. Hold on. Did I miss some? Okay. Lady Jane out. Yeah, I'm feeling really crappy 2 days with the DM with a couple of peeps talking about my concerns about you. It is nobody's fault for the accident. I'll be completely honest. It is nobody's fault. You know, does his van look atrocious? Yeah. Is there a part of me that's so grateful that DOA is alive? Yeah. Yeah. I love him. He's my friend. But you know what? Don't be nasty. Just let's try to find an easier way to talk. You know, and just be respectful. There's no sides. There's not their side or my side. There's not that side or this side or that side. It's not them or them or them or them or them or them. It's not. There's a common goal. There's a common goal. Each one of you have gotten on here because you want to end Scientology. You want to end this cult. You want to be there for someone else because you know what? You've been there for us. Oh, I see that. I'll be protesting tomorrow at Seattle Org around noon. If anybody is in the Seattle area, you can follow her or them. You can follow them. But please show a little love. Show a little bit of love, guys. I love that name because I'm about to say it. She passed me. You said thank you with everything you did for the puppy, every hug and every cuddle. I hope so. I truly hope so. Trisha G, my pitbull wears PJs. My dog saved my life last week. I pulled myself out of it because I knew they wouldn't understand why I was gone. Exactly. And if you can't see that, then you know what? There's been times that little does Alicia know, but she's pulled me out of that funk. She has. And as much as people don't want to understand, Pearl pulled me out of that funk. Pearl Fest helped dramatically. Because I called Pearl as one of my first phone calls after calling my wife. And I was done. I felt alone. I felt like I'd fucked up, like I was the biggest fuck up on the planet for confirming. And then people were saying things that I did that I didn't do. And I swear to God, I didn't do. You know, I'm not a big Bible believer, but, you know, right now, because of Tony, I'm praying to everybody. I am praying to everybody that Natalie gets courage, that she finds the strength to go through what she's been going through. Because that's got to be hard. That's her person. That is her bloody person. Now, for me, guys, And I don't know if Pearl's in the chat or Selfless is in the chat. I don't know. I went over to the starred comments just in case, so I can expose this. I called her crying. I was devastated. I was to the point where why continue? Why fight for my dad? Why fight for anything? Because I'm being blamed for shit that I've never done in my entire life. I've never been so vile to someone as to betray everything in me. Was I hurt in those moments? Oh, all right. I was hurt. Go ahead and pop it down. But I was broken. I was broken, and I didn't see a way to continue. I didn't see a way to continue fighting. I didn't see it ending. I felt like I had lost everyone that I had started to call family. And for me, that's a big thing, guys. I've never had a family. Never had a family. You know, not the image of one. I had relatives that got drunk and told me how fat I was. I got a grandma that told me, you know, you'd find a boyfriend if you were as smart as your cousin. So I showed her I was smarter. I got into an Ivy League school. Well, it wasn't even about that, because it turned into, why you got to try to show up everybody? Why you got to try to act like you're better? I wasn't trying to act like I was better then. I just wanted to be on my grandma's radar. I wanted to be a good doctor. I wanted to be an emergency room physician for children, so that when a child came in that was abused, I can say, fuck you, you're not taking your child home. And I can save someone. That's what I wanted to do. So what does family mean to me? My family was just a bunch of flakes, a bunch of people that said they loved you and then threw you away the first chance they got. What did I really want? A real family where, you know what? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. They need you. You pick up the phone. That's what I needed. And some people I'd started calling family because they were like sisters. And yes, one of those people I was getting ready to ask if they would stand with me when I got married, because I didn't have a lot of trust and faith that someone would stand with me and be there for the right reasons, you know? But then at the same time, I am learning reason, season, and lifetime because of it. I'm learning that it's okay that people come into your life for a reason. It's okay for people to come into your life for a season. But the difference is, when you know that they're a lifetime, Lara is a lifetime. Lara is a lifetime. How many people here can honestly raise their hand and say Lara is a lifetime? If every one of you is not raising your hand, I promise you, you don't know Lara. Because every one of you should know that Lara is a lifetime. Alicia is a lifetime. If you're lucky to have someone like either one of those two in your life, you're blessed. And once they love you, they really love you like family, you're truly blessed. Pearl is a lifetime. Selfless is a lifetime. I've never felt so comfortable that we had, here's how comfortable I was, guys. I didn't have to get up and check if the door was locked, because I've been doing that at my house, right? Recently, at least during that time, I was doing that a lot. Whether the back door was shut or all the windows locked. Is all of our stuff safe? I didn't do that once. My bag was unzipped the whole time, and I felt safe. I felt safe. I felt like if I handed this person my medication and said, hey, because my pockets suck, can you hold these? She would have held them and made sure that I was okay. Oh, pineapple. Okay. Okay. I was planning on going this a little bit longer, but we obviously have something going on. So I love you. I'm going to make, to the person I said that I was going to call right after this, I love you. I will call you as soon as I find out what's going on. But you know how we do this, guys. You say pineapple and it's urgent. And I love you all. I'll talk to you soon. I'll see if I can squeeze out another one and actually get to the rest of what I was going to say. If not, we'll talk tomorrow.
So now you've got to dream loud, dream loud. Who do you want to be? Dream loud, dream loud. Who do you want to talk to when you're alone? You're alone. Who do you want to be when you leave this world? Bad days turns into good days, turns into playing around with you. Let's keep it together. Let's keep it